up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here with Marty Music. Really appreciate you coming and hanging out and supporting me with Marty Music. Thank you. Gonna break down a BB box lesson. Haven't done it in a while. I know I've done a lot, so I thought of a few little nuances to show you that I don't think I've dug into before. So let's dig in. BB box in the key of A over in A blues. Think of it this way. That's our root right there. It's the 10th fret of the B string. And in this lesson, we're going to keep the BB box very simple. Very, very simple. 3 strings. So it's going to be this note on the G string, the 11th fret. And then 10, 12 on the B. And then 10, 12 on the high E. And like I said, the root's right there. So let's just talk about a few things that I maybe haven't emphasized in some other BB box lessons, because there's quite a few out there. One is right here on that 12th fret of the high E. You can bend it up to what's called the major 6th. But with the bend, right? A whole step bend. I have a loop here ready. You just hear that for a second. Remember, right here? That. But he's not playing that note natural very often. It's in some form of bend. And so that's a lot of the, well, all that feeling and emotion really happens in this bend. Now when you bend that 12th fret B string, remember that it's resolving to that root there. Right? So far, we have the whole step bend. And then that slight bend on that B string. So I started playing with different elements of bending on that 12th fret B string. Now if you bend it up a half step, it's really from the minor pentatonic scale. Right? But you're swooping into it. If you bend it a little bit farther than that minor third, so that's the minor third tone. If you just bend it a little bit farther, but not quite, you get that other mood, that kind of micro bend sound. If you do a whole step bend, it's really sweet and major. Bluesy might be a little bit right before it. Okay, now check this out. Back to, and once again, we're still only dealing with 11, 10, 12, 10, 12, but with elements of bending, right? So if we bend a minor third up of that 12th fret high E, that would be all the way to here, instead of the whole set. Now that's straight from that minor pentatonic, so there's going to be a lot of times where sometimes for the sweet sound it's the whole step bend. now I'm gonna bend it a minor third up instead of a whole step up.
All right, so I cheated. Well, I did a few things beyond that simplistic, right? I added a little blues note. I hit the minor third, which none of that's wrong, but I wanted to initially limit ourselves to just really so you can experience it, get ideas out of it, and it's all about that. So another thing, you know, you can always hit that root. You know, B.B. King liked to do that a lot, right? But, so here's what I recommend. Stay in that spot, whole step bend it, minor third bend it, half step bend it, a little farther than half step, a little farther, a little farther, a little farther, and see what you can find. And then you always have that 11 on the G that you can slide into, then to the 10 on the B. And once again, that whole step, you can play it without being bent. With a little trill and then back to that. If you're more of a, you know, SRV vocabulary, I mean, he still did that BB Box kind of stuff, but you could like get in there and mix up your, you know, your vocabulary a little bit and then go back into your power zone that you're maybe more comfortable with. Just one thought. You know, like... All right, there was. Thank you again, you guys. Really appreciate it. You know, if there's anything you'd like to see, you can leave it in the comments below. I appreciate you subscribing, leaving comments, and, you know, making sure it's Marty Music. Appreciate that. And we'll see you later.
It's not the same. We've changed in so much time. Calling out the blame, steady in our aims, yeah. And now we can't get over it. Too proud to go.